Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is MOGIBETH, and for those of y'all who are new here, I own a six-figure reselling business selling primarily women's clothing on places like Poshmark and eBay. Good morning! We are at the bins this morning. It is 8:15 a.m., so I'm 15 minutes late to open. When I've recorded at this location before, they have told me I can't film and I had to put my camera away. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how much I can film, but yeah, I'm excited to get inside and hopefully find some good things, both to sell on Poshmark and eBay, but also some stuff to take to Crossroads. And if you haven't watched my Crossroads video, I'll link it up on the screen. Okay, let's head on inside. Alright, so the first piece that I found in the bins was this Soft Surroundings top, which is a brand that I want to pick up more at the bins moving forward, because some pieces can really sell, you know, for $30, $40, $50 even, but that piece obviously had too many stains. I am always looking for Levi's men's pants, but I think these ones might have been the ones that I ended up regretting picking up, which I'll see why later in the haul. I found this really cute Oshkosh Bagosh jacket. It was quilted. I don't know why I didn't pick that up. It's really cute. But this Columbia kids jacket had too much staining on it. I was looking for the brand of these leggings everywhere, and I didn't recognize that. But if you do, let me know in the comments down below. Obviously Champion leggings I'm going to pass on. Same with Fila. And I went through this bin and found some good things, which you'll see in a second. So Isabel Maternity is a brand I come across in the maternity section all the time. I think it's a Target in-house brand, but I saw the retail number on there because it was new with tax, and I think it retailed for like $22.99. So that's a brand I pass on all the time. PacSun is a brand I like picking up for Crossroads, but this was a kind of style that I would pass on. It's more of a skinny fit and stretch denim, which they don't really take. Okay, Icebreaker. This is such a great brand. So excited to find it, and I actually found a third piece that you'll see in the haul as well. So that was one of my favorite finds for this bins trip. These PacSun actually were more of a rigid denim. I would have picked it up, but it had those flaws. I found Mother, but dang, my luck with Mother these days is just bad. If you saw my Instagram reel that I posted most recently, I also found a Mother jeans at Goodwill, and they also had a huge rip in them, so just can't find good Mother jeans these days. But I found this Lulu's dress, which I picked up. I love getting Lulu's, especially at the bins. That cheetah print trim cardigan would have been really cool to pick up for like vintage purposes, or if I had a Depop store, but I don't, so I passed on it. More brands that I just don't pick up. Kenneth Cole Reaction I don't pick up, but I did stumble across these Madewell jeans, and they are white, and I am always very hesitant to pick up white at the bins, but these were actually in great condition except for that little teeny flaw that you saw there. So I'll just list as is and disclose that flaw in the listing, and it should still do pretty well. Okay, Maison Scotch is Scotch and soda. It's the same brand. I don't know why they bifurcate their brand between two different names, but it does retail for a pretty good amount of money, and certain pieces can do well, but those jeans, very old, low rise, obviously not in good condition, so I passed. Columbia is a brand. I put a lot of Columbia in my cart just to look it up because it's a brand I'm trying to familiarize myself with more and more, but I ended up putting that piece back. So, two more pieces that I found back to back in this bin that are really great is that Cashmere Garnet Hill cardigan. I'll talk more about it in the haul. And then this 100% cashmere Nordstrom sweater. Okay, so these are Zara jeans, which I will be picking up, and these are American Eagle jeans, so I'll be picking up items like this more in the future because I'm actually starting this new thing, which I'll link down below in case you're interested, but I'm going to buy mall brands more often and sell them in 5-pound boxes, essentially, to people who are interested in selling mall brands. And so if you want to fill out a form to be on that email list. I'll link it down below. It's just a simple Google form. But I found those athletic leggings, which I'll talk about more in the haul in this bin. Oh, I found this Hannah Anderson dress. It was really cute, but you can't tell on here that it was actually really faded and pilled. So I did have to pass on those. Oh, these are so cute. I'm definitely going to talk more about those in the haul, and I was really excited to find those Lululemon leggings because they were a newer style, which is always great to find. Oh my gosh. I just had the best bins trip I've ever had. I got over 50 pounds, which if you have watched my previous Goodwill bins videos, I'm always just hoping for 25, and this time I got over 50. I got some brands that I love to sell, and I got some brands I'm excited to try out. I got a lot of stuff to take to Crossroads. I just got a lot of really good stuff. I mean, some of it needs some depilling, but everything is in like pretty good condition, and I'm really happy with what I got. So I'm so excited to show y'all everything I found in the haul. Okay, let's go do it. Okay, it is time for the haul, and I not only have this stuff, I have this big old bin full of stuff as well that luckily I had in my car because I really was not expecting to, you know, get more stuff than that IKEA bag there. I never do, but I did. And in fact, I know I said, I think I said that I got over 50 pounds. That's not true. I paid over $50. So I actually bought a book, hardcover book, for $2.29. I love this author. If you have read anything by Bill Bryson, let me know in the comments down below. But in terms of clothes, I got 44.3 pounds at $1.29 per pound. And so I spent $57.15 on clothes. You can see it there, which is the most I've ever spent at the bins, which is very exciting. I cannot wait to show you what I found, but I hope you're in it for the long haul because this is gonna be a long haul. I'm gonna try my best to be concise so we're not here all day, but I'll try my best. So first I'm just gonna show you some random things I got that I'm not gonna resell. First, I'm obsessed with these. These are dog socks, and they have little grips on the bottom. And we already put a pair on Ollie, and it was so cute. But he hates them, of course, which I suspected he would. Second, I posted about this in my Instagram stories. These are nursing pads, disposable. I'm assuming I'm gonna need these. I literally have no idea what motherhood is gonna be like. So when I saw these, I was like, oh, this is a thing I might need. So they're brand new. I got these, which these actually cost a lot of money. They don't have the price on here. I wonder if they resell for anything, but they're basically little pads you put in your shoes. It's always good to have those, I think. This I got also for baby safing my home or whatever. They're little plugs you put into your plug protectors. Goodwill wanted $2.99 for them, which they didn't get. And lastly, this is so weird, but these are hospital socks. And I don't know why, but I've always just really had a thing for these. So anyway, got those. Okay, so now let's get into the haul. First thing, I found this app pretty early on, are these Widewell, I think that's it. Let me know if I finally got it right. Corduroy pants from Urban Outfitters. I love these pants. They're size 9. They're called the High Rise Baggy. I bet they're pretty recent condition. I'm gonna look them up and I might sell them if they're going for around $30. That's kind of, I think, the rule of thumb I'm gonna go with for bin stuff going forward. And then if comps are lower than that, I'll take them to Crossroads because I'm 99 certain they would take them at Crossroads. Okay, next is a brand I sold way long ago, J. Jill. And I actually got 2 pieces by this brand, but then I stopped picking it up because I had picked up some pieces that had sat for a long time, but I'm gonna start experimenting again with very select pieces. And these are 100% linen, the J. Jill Love Linen Pants in a size large. And so it's a good size, it's 100% linen. Goodwill wanted $7.99 for them, and I got them for much cheaper. So I'm definitely gonna try selling these. I didn't check comps, but I really want to check comps later on just to get a feel for how they perform. But that's something I'm gonna start doing at the bins now, is just expanding a little bit beyond what I typically pick up, because since I'm paying such a low cost of good, I can't afford to experiment and see firsthand what is in demand. But of course, research I think is always really important. Oh, this is a dress actually I meant to check comps on, but this is a brand that I sell through liquidation, and it actually tends to perform fairly well for me. It tends to sell pretty quickly, so I thought I'd give this one a go. It's Tari, and this is a maxi dress, a blue jersey maxi dress, and it's a size small, and Goodwill wanted $9.99 for it. So this is another brand that we're gonna see how that piece does, and if it does fairly well, if it sells quickly for around $30, then I'll just continue to pick up more substantial pieces like that one at the bins. Okay, y'all know I love picking up men's Levi's to take to Crossroads, and they have a pretty good success rate at Crossroads, but sometimes they don't take them, in which case I get to sell them and see how they do. This is a pair of, I think vintage, no, they're older, I wouldn't say vintage, Levi's 501s, men's 3330. The reason I say they're older is because they just have this tag here. It's not the papery vintage tag, but it's not the newer tags either. For some reason, someone wrote a date on them, 6/30/06, so I don't know if that has any significance, but they have a button fly and they're in really, really good condition. So I think Crossroads will take these, but if not, I'll be interested to see how they perform. Okay, similarly, these are a newer style by Levi's men's. These are 502s, 36/32. The reason I know they're newer is because it has this tag in it, and I can find the style number here and list them fairly easily because of that, but I think I am going to take these to Crossroads, see if they accept them. They're actually this dark green corduroy, which is really nice. Kind of tempted to actually check comps on these and see how they do. I probably won't. I'll probably just take them to Crossroads, because then I can pick up something that will sell for a lot of money. And that's the beautiful thing about going to Crossroads, is you can find pieces that will sell for $100 plus much more easily than you could at the bins or at the thrift store. Okay, this piece though, I'm really, really, really excited about. If you have watched my swimwear video, I'll link it up on the screen. If not, this is a brand I covered. That swimwear video is still relevant. I think I made it over a year ago, but still definitely worth a watch. All of the brands I covered on there still are worth picking up and knowing, and there's so many swimwear brands, it's insane. But this one is one that is just a consistently great performer for me, Becca, and especially these crochet one pieces. And so when I found this, I was ecstatic. I think this is gonna do really, really well. It's kind of got that cutout in the middle and on the side, and y'all, it's got the hygienic liner in there, which means it's new, which is amazing. It's a size small. So excited to sell this. I need to check comps just to affirm that it's gonna be worth a lot of money, because I feel it based on my experience. Okay, is 50% of this haul Levi's men's jeans? I don't know, maybe. This is Levi's 501s, 36/36. These are the newer style because of that there. It's got a button fly, and they're black jeans in great condition. So they're a little damp, which some of the clothing is a little damp. It makes me wonder, is it because maybe donations are left outside and it's rained on, or I don't know why some of the bins are just damp. Okay, this is one I'm keeping. It's also Levi's, and these are just little overalls. I think this bin's trip, I decided to start picking up kids clothes as well as baby clothes, just so I can have those on hand, because my baby will grow up, which is kind of slowly sinking in. Like, I know that's true, but it's slowly sinking in that I'm gonna need to prepare for more than just babyhood. These are the Levi's short alls. It'd be interesting for me to see if these actually have any resale value. They're size medium or 10. They're really, really cute and excellent condition. So this is a keep pile for me. Just going along with the keep pile. Little baby shorts. These are just Carter's. They're 93% cotton. I just thought those were adorable. 18 months. Okay, y'all saw me find this brand, but I actually found another piece. This is Icebreaker, which is such a great selling brand. This has got a decent amount of pilling on it. Let's see if you can see that. Same with the other two pieces I found. However, I have a sweater shaver. I kind of want to test it out. I just got a new sweater shaver. It's the same one I already have, but I got one for home so that I have one at home and the office. But this particular brand just sells so fast. Every time I've listed it, it's sold within a week. It's oftentimes like within 2 days. It's 100% merino wool base layer. People use it to do outdoor activities in. And yeah, this is a men's medium. If you ever come across this brand, Icebreaker, here is it here, but here's also the logo. If you ever come across this, pick it up, and I'd be willing to pay up for it. Other similar brands are Smart Wool and Ibex, but I think they might have, Ibex is no longer in production. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments down below if you know about that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep these because I highly doubt they have a resale value, but these are just Lululemon socks, and they're ones that kind of, I don't know the term for this, but they don't show in your shoe, which is nice. They're just in excellent condition, so I thought, hey, why not pick these up for me? Okay. Oh, I was so excited to find this, but actually, I think I know what this is, which is so funny. This is Reformation. Yes, I found Reformation at the bins. I was so excited. So this is a rib knit pant. I think I've sold this exact pant before because it's part of a set. It has a top that goes with it, but I only found the pants, and the same thing happened to me last time. I only found the pants, but even when I sold it last time, it sold fairly quickly and for good money. So, you know, Reformation, we'll see if it performs the same this time, but I just love selling Reformation. It tends to do really well for me, and these are in excellent condition, so I'm excited to get those listed. Okay, so I don't think I've ever taken this brand to Crossroads, but I want to try, and then if they don't take it, I also wouldn't mind trying it out on Poshmark because it's been a while, I think, since I have sold this brand. I can't find it, but here, I'll just show you the material tag. It's American Apparel, which of course is a brand that has tons of controversy around it, but it does have a style tag in there, so it'll be pretty easy to find this. If I am listing it, it's a size large, and this is just a 3/4 sleeve velvet. It's like a twilight blue, gray blue color skater mini dress with a low back. Goodwill wanted $6.99 for it. No one wanted to give them that. American Apparel is definitely a brand I would be highly selective with, but because this is on season, fairly on trend, I think Crossroads may take this, and then if not, we'll see how it does. It's a more substantial piece. The same goes for this brand. I threw a lot of pieces by this brand back. It is Free People. This is the Intimately Free line. I threw some pieces back because of condition. Like, I found this really cool quilted Free People movement zip up hoodie. It's really excited to sell, but then I found holes on the arm. I was kind of sad about that. But a lot of the pieces that I threw back were just because they were older. One very quick way to see if it's older or not is by checking the materials tag, and if the materials tag just has an OB number, then it's probably more recent. If you're wondering what I mean by OB number, this is kind of the style number that Free People uses, you see there, and it's a way that you can look up Free People pieces easily, and it has a pretty high success rate, but sometimes you'll run into situations where you still can't find the style name with the OB number. So this, I didn't look up, but it's really cool. It's got that Machine Gun Kelly, Megan Fox vibes. I don't know, I really don't pay too much attention to that. But it's this little slip dress with these grommet detail along it, and then a raw trim. So it's just a little bit more kind of grunge looking. And so I'm gonna check comps on it, and if it doesn't do particularly well, I'll just take it to Crossroads, and I think that they will accept it. I'm not totally certain because they're not picking up a lot of dresses right now. Their dresses section is teeny tiny, but yeah, we'll see. If worse comes to worse, I can just sell it. This is something I do feel certain that they'll accept. This is PacSun, and these are their mom jeans. When I've taken these in the past, they have picked them up. Not all PacSun will they pick up at Crossroads, but PacSun they will. I really never checked comps on PacSun jeans on Poshmark or eBay, but I did list, I think, a pair of shorts, and they either haven't sold yet or didn't sell for much. But Goodwill wanted $7.99 for these. They're a size 27. They're in excellent condition. So those will be going to Crossroads, and we'll see how they do. Okay, you may have seen me find this. This is a pair of Madewell jeans. I think this is the only Madewell piece I found this trip. I don't know. We'll see if that's true. But these are white jeans, which, you know, finding white jeans at the bins is a very tricky situation. But I looked it over and I only found that one flaw. It's like a teeny, teeny, tiny flaw right there. So they're in really excellent condition as far as I'm concerned. I have decided, and might be a controversial take, I don't know if I'm going to wash everything from the bins anymore, because last time I washed things in the bins, I washed that bed skirt that I got at Anthropologie. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link up my last bins thrift with me up on the screen. And it bled all over the place. And luckily I put in a little Shout color grabber. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a little photo here, but I'll link it down in the description below, because if you're gonna wash anything that you plan on reselling, I highly recommend putting those in there, because if for whatever reason something bleeds, it catches it. And so it actually didn't affect my other garments too much or at all, but it ruined it. And so things like this that are white and in really excellent condition, don't really seem like they've been worn, I am just gonna steam. And steaming actually kills more germs and bacteria than washing does anyway. So let me know in the comments down below if you think that's a bad idea, but I just don't trust my laundry ability anymore. All right, moving on. Okay, here's another pair of jeans. These are We the Free. This is another pair I need to check comps on, but they're in excellent condition. They've got that button fly, they've got distressing, and the little strings are still attached. And the distressing, some have fallen out, but about half are still attached. And that's another thing about those Madewell jeans that told me those were in excellent, somewhat unworn condition, is because all those strings were still attached. Free People actually released some of their jeans intentionally in some of their styles anyway, so I need to check comps. But you can see it also along the hem there. This is a chewed hem, but yeah, I will definitely want to look these up and see how they perform on Poshmark, and if they don't do particularly well, I feel fairly certain Crossroads would take them. Okay, so a few things that I got for my baby girl who's growing in my belly right now, which actually this week is the first week where I actually kind of feel a bump, which is exciting. If you've been following along on my bump dates on Instagram, you know that's something that I have not been very pleased with, is not having a bump. But anyway, I found 3 raincoats. They're all happen to be in hot pink and purple. The first one is Hannah Anderson. It previously belonged to Hailey B. But Hailey Bieber wore this jacket, and so it's gotta be worth something. No, I'm just kidding. This is Hannah Anderson, which is a really nice kids wear brand. I love it because they use organic cotton, and this is really nice. It's lined, and it's just a raincoat. And of course in Portland, you need those. So this is a 4, and then I found 2 Columbia kids jackets, and these aren't lined, but they are lightweight, which can be nice. And so this pink one is a size large, which is 14-16, and this purple one is a size small, so it's a 7 or 8. And both of these have this belongs to things that were left blank. So Hailey Bieber didn't wear this, but they're in excellent condition, so hopefully my baby girl likes those. If not, it's no big deal, because I didn't pay very much for it. Okay, this I decided to pick up. I didn't check comps or anything, but I'm going to take to Crossroads and see if they'll accept it. I just think it's really cute. It's a little bitty backpack, Adidas, and I love it because it's like the space dye gray with big white zippers, and then these copper hardware. And I really like the contrast. It's in excellent condition. It's got this cool quilted back as well. That kind of quilting style. I'm not sure what the name is, but it's very much on trend. I would die for a quilted coat in this style. If you know that style, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I think this is like brand new because it is never really been used. And so I'm gonna take it to Crossroads, see how it does. Maybe if I have extra time, I'll check comps because there is a style name in there. We'll see. Okay, I've mentioned before on my channel, but J. Crew, I was previously under the assumption that everything newer by J. Crew was in a cursive font on their brand tag. That's not the case. This is J. Crew, and as you can tell, it is with a serif font. It's in all caps, which is important. If you find one that's got lowercase serif font, that's definitely older. But this is from winter 2020, and it is in excellent condition for a white sweater from the bins. I'm fairly certain this has never been worn. And anytime I see cable knit with these little popcorn knit details, I look it up. Because in my experience, this kind of style can go for more money than other types of sweaters. So looked it up and it does look like it's gonna perform really well. So I'm going to list it. Very excited. The only flaw, well actually there is a tiny little stain I just saw. Tiny, see right there. The only flaw though, other than that, is that the size tag is missing. So we'll just measure it and include the measurements in the listing. Okay, I was really excited for this. I just think this is absolutely so cute and I didn't check comps on it, but it's fine because I didn't pay that much for it and I know it's a newer piece and it's been well taken care of because it's been to the dry cleaner. This is Free People, size large, and it is this little, I think it's a cover up because it's kind of this smocked top that's embroidered and striped, and then it's got open sides. So it's a tunic cover up type thing. And then so it's got open sides, and on each side, the only closure is this tie detail with tassels. And the same goes for this side. Both tassels are there. It's in excellent condition. It's got, you know, this raw frayed hem. So cute. I do want to look it up because I do want to sell it. So we will see how that piece does, but really, really cute. Okay, I was so excited to find these because I rarely find overalls that are worth selling anywhere. At the thrift store, at the consignment store, and at the bins. These, though, are so cute. So these are Levi's. I'm actually incredibly tempted to keep these. What size are they? Large. Okay, probably not. Although, maybe with my baby bump, I'll have to. Shorts, overalls by Levi's. And they've got this vintage-inspired tag on the front, but they are not vintage. They are a newer style, which again, I can tell by this tag. And I will be able to find the style name fairly easily. In excellent, excellent condition. Such a great find. I love that. Okay, this is a personal item that I wanted to get. Not a personal item, but one I'm keeping. This is a vintage brand, Priamo, but it's this crochet lace mini dress. So this is probably a nightgown, and it's got a little lace on the bottom. And so I actually want to wear this like when I give birth, when I'm going to my birthing center. So I just thought this was absolutely darling. And there is a stain on the back, but I think I should be able to get it out. But I just thought that, isn't that precious? Like, they just don't make things this precious anymore. And if they do, it costs a lot of money. Okay, so part 2 of the Icebreaker saga. This one is it a women's or men's? I can't tell from this tag. So it might be a little bit older of a piece. This one's not pilled quite as badly, which is good. So we've got the top and I found the bottoms. So matching set. I don't know if I'm gonna sell them together or separately. Weigh in the comments down below. What do you think I should do? Are they the same size? So we've got an extra large and a large, which makes me think I'll probably just sell them separately. And if someone wants to bundle them and buy them together, they can. Okay, this is a brand that my friend Steven told me, hey, you should be on the lookout for this brand. And of course it's a brand I knew, but I've never sold actually anything by it. Maybe shoes before, but no clothes. And this is Brooks. So I was actually checking comps on just shorts in general, because these are shorts. And certain styles can do really well, certain styles, older styles primarily, not so much. When I looked at this particular style, because the beautiful thing about Brooks, which I always appreciate when brands do this, they tell me what season it's from and the style number. So these are from spring 2019, recent, and the style number, so I was easily able to look them up. I thought they were women's, but they're actually men's size large shorts. And when I looked these up, I forget the style name that they were, because I did check comps, and they actually performed pretty well. I mean, there was a little bit all over the place, but there were pre-owned ones selling for 30 bucks. So I'm really excited to see how those do, and if they sell quickly, for how much, we'll see. Here's another men's item. This is a brand I used to sell a while ago, but I stopped picking it up. And now that I have bins in the area and can pick it up for cheap, I'm going to do it. This is Peter Millar. I'm pretty sure it's Millar and not Miller. And this is a striped polo, size extra large. This is the Summer Comfort line. I didn't look up the style name, but it does have a style number. So hopefully that should be fairly easy to find. I am gonna wash this. It's got a smell to it. I'm still gonna wash a good amount of things, but if I think that it is susceptible to getting damaged in the wash, I'm probably just gonna play it safe. Okay, so I think this is the only piece by this brand that I found, but I love picking up Lulus at the bins. And this is a jersey maxi dress. It's kind of similar to that Tahari one, but it has a high slit, very a la Lulu's. And it's got the stretch fabric. It's a size medium. Just a great summer dress. Something to look out for when you're picking up something like this is see if there's like belt loops here. There aren't, so I'm not thinking that this has a missing belt. But if it has belt loops and it has a missing belt, definitely decreases the value. This could still have a waist tie, but typically if it does, it's gonna have those belt loops. I did not check comps or look up the style name for that yet. Okay, we've got another baby piece. This is again just Carter's, but I was obsessed with the print on this. Oh my gosh, little dinosaurs, so cute. It's 3 months, very, very cute. Okay, so I think that means we're halfway done. On to the bin here. So this is the other J gel piece I found. It's crazy how quickly they were rotating bins, y'all. They rolled out a ton of bins of shoes and literally within an hour they were gone. I was gonna go back through the shoe bins that I missed, but I didn't have time. I was trying to keep up with all the bins rotations, and that's why I stayed so long, because it was just so much new stuff and it was good stuff. So the best case scenario, I suppose, but I mean, I felt like they could have left it a little longer. Anyway, these are J Jill. They're mules. They have genuine leather upper and they have never been worn. So that's awesome for me. And I checked comps. I think they have sold for $30 to $40 previously when they were in like worn condition. So I'm hoping in this brand new condition that they'll do even better. They're size 7, which is a good size. So yes, very excited about these. I actually got one more pair of shoes. I gotta go grab it. I had to grab it because I was showing these to Matt earlier. These I'm gonna keep, I think, unless I check comps and they're somehow just really high, which I don't think they are. But these are little Sorel, like vintage Sorel baby boots. Oh my gosh, isn't that precious? There is a, you know, kind of issue with them. Well, first of all, they're kind of, you know, a little bit old. They could use a touch up. So maybe I'm gonna try to figure out how to wash them. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. But they do have this liner here that's, I don't know if they were always coming off, but coming off on the sides, it's just, I think, sewn in the back there. So maybe it's intended to be like that. And they're a size 7. So how precious is that? My kid's gonna grow up and be like, why are you giving me all these beaten up clothes? I think they're so cute, so cool. Okay, maybe they'll appreciate them. These I think are really, really cute. These are Joe's jeans, and of course this is a brand I'm very particular with. There are a lot of older styles circulating out there, but these are, they're called the Blake High Rise Wide Leg Crop, size 25. And they are in excellent condition. They're wide leg and they have this raw hem, which is intentional. I actually did look these up to make sure someone didn't get, you know, scissors happy with their own jeans. But yeah, in excellent condition. They've got these really cute patch pockets on the front and back, very 70s. I love these. So I think I'm actually going to list these and not take them to Crossroads. Okay, so I actually found 2 pairs of Lululemon leggings. I think you saw, let me find the other one that's actually in better condition and newer than this one. This one is older, so I actually do, actually they're not in good condition. I might just redonate these or mark it as a loss or send it to ThredUp. Yeah, I should have checked these over a little bit better, but this is Lululemon. Let me put up here, this was a recent post from North Coast Style that I reshared on my Instagram stories, but it was really helpful in determining how old a Lululemon piece is really quickly. So the size dot here, it doesn't have any information around it, which means it's an older piece. And you'll see from the other one that I found that it's a lot newer and it has information around it. And also within that post, it shared how the information is displayed. It can also help you determine how old it is. Very, very, very helpful. So, but these are actually like not bad. Maybe I'll just, you know what, keep these. Just kind of, you know, improve them for myself because all I'm wearing these days are leggings anyway. And they have side pockets, so that's nice. I think I will just do that because why not? They do have a little bit of pilling, but again, I got my sweater shaver here. And yeah, they've got side pockets. They're cropped, legging, black. All right, I'll put that in the keep pile. This, oh man, I'm just now seeing a hole, but it's not in the worst condition. Is actually, this is Free People, We the Free, which I actually really do like selling We the Free. I, this summer, had the rare opportunity to get a Free People palette, and so I got it, and it had a lot of basics in it, including a lot of t-shirts, which made me realize, wow, new attack t-shirts by Free People can actually sell for over $30, which is great. But there are certain styles that actually perform better than others. And this style, this camo tee, I think I only had one up, and I think it sold fairly quickly. For some reason, it's just a really desired style. So yeah, this is in actually really good condition except for the flaw that I just noticed, which is a little hole, and it's actually right next to the brand tag. And it's from the brand tag basically coming off. So, which isn't the biggest flaw ever, especially since you can't really tell since the brand tag is covering it. But I do want to list that and see how it does. Okay, concise, Morgan, concise. These are a pair of men's Adriana Goldschmied pants. I want to pick up more Adriana Goldschmied, Frame, J brand, you know, the more designer premium denim in men's, and see how they do, because I did recently sell a pair of Frame men's pants. I'll put that right there for a good amount of money, and I didn't have to haggle or anything, which is always really nice. I might take these Crossroads. I might look them up and sell them myself. They're just a pair of gray Adriana Goldschmied, the Matchbox slim straight pants, and they are a size 32. So I'll probably just take them to Crossroads at first, but if they were jeans, I'd probably keep them and sell them for myself. And if they don't take them, then I will sell them for myself. Okay, this is a pair of Levi shorts, which I want to go ahead and get listed in my Poshmark closet and eBay, because spring will be here before we know it. These are size 501s. They're in excellent condition, a dark wash with that distressed hem. These will maybe go for 30 at most. And so I typically won't buy them at the thrift store. I won't pay up for them unless they're new a tag or just really particularly in demand style. But at the bins, I think that's a great buy and a great flip. So definitely willing to pick those up if they're in excellent condition. And they're Levi's 501s, high rise, tend to sell fairly quickly. Okay, so this, I did not look up this particular style, but this is a brand I like selling. It seems like an older style, but worst comes to worst, I can actually send this into the Real Real. This is a brand they accept, I'm fairly certain. AMO. This is size 26, it's called, because they make it so easy for me, the trouser, easy trouser in washed black. So, easy trouser, washed black. Let's see. Yep, pretty much not much to it. I think it is high rise or at least mid rise. So I'm gonna look these up and see how they're doing, because I did not. All right, y'all, I finally did it. I was actually standing at a new rotation bin. I know I said be concise, but this is my story time. And I never do this. I was standing at a new rotation bin. Okay, you know, when they're pushing it out, you're standing there, you can't touch anything yet. The thing right in front of me, I'm like, that looks like Patagonia. So I just really subtly flip it open before I'm allowed to, and saw this logo. And then I put my hands on the side, because people do that, and I just kind of like with my fingers like kind of grab this to make sure that I got it. And yay, I did. This is a Patagonia vest. I know there are people who find Patagonia at the bins all the time. I have found shorts and stuff, but not anything that, you know, sells as well as something like this. So I think this is probably a men's better sweater vest, which last time I sold one of these, it sold really, really quickly. It's in a size extra large. I could do a tiny bit of sweater shaving. Yeah, definitely some sweater shaving along the armpits here. And it should come right out and look good as new. And yeah, I was very, 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 very excited to find this Let me just check the pockets real quick. Fun fact about me, I've never ever found a single dollar in anything that I've thrifted. That's my luck. I'm definitely gonna watch that. Okay, and then this was my other favorite find. I mean, I have a bunch, but I was just so excited to find this. When I was reaching for it, I was thinking in my head, oh, let it be Barefoot Dreams, let it be Barefoot Dreams. Because it's been a while actually since I found this brand, and yes, it is Barefoot Dreams Cozy Light Bamboo Open Knit Cardigan in excellent condition. This is the one with the hood, and it's a size large in this really pretty beige color. Oh, I need to wash it, but it's in great condition. Okay, well, we've got another one. This is a Levi's. This is, oh man, this is what's stinking up everything. Man, oh no, and it was right next to the bamboo. Oh man, man, oh man. This smells so much like smoke. I actually will probably just donate it because I don't want it to infect all the other clothes, but that has happened before. These were Levi's 501s, 3234. Maybe I need to make, it's hard because I'm wearing that mask, but make a habit of smelling the clothes. Oh my God. Ugh. Anyways, I was gonna take those to Crossroads. Oh man, they have infected these clothes. Hopefully it's not too bad. And I actually do have this laundry edition that removes odors. I'll put up a photo here and link it down in the description below, and it does a pretty good job for items that really can't get out odor, and if I really want to salvage them, I will like soak them in vinegar for a while and then let them dry outside, because the sun actually does a really good job at removing odors. But those Levi's, I can just not part ways with them. I'm not gonna spend all that time. But this, my long ramble on laundry, is Anthropologie, and it's the newer Anthropologie tag by Anthropologie, which is something that they really hadn't done since the very beginning of the Anthropologie brand up until I think a few years ago. This is size large, and it is this yellow, mustard yellow turtleneck, cowl neck with this ribbed trim, rounded hem, kind of tunic style. I think it might be a little bit of high-low. Just a really good style, really good quality knit. There is some sweater shaving in the armpits that I'm gonna need to do. Should we pull this out and give it a go right now, just to see how it does? Okay, here, let me show y'all. Here is before. You see that pilling there? Let me turn this bad boy on. Empty. All right, looks a lot better. Here's after, so you can actually see down here is I didn't go over here. So this feels like brand new, and this is all pilled. So you can see all the little yellow in there now. So if y'all don't have one of those, link is down below. It's an affiliate link, so thank you in advance if you do use that link. But yeah, this is a good find. I'm excited. I was excited to find that. Oh, okay. I'm excited to talk about this brand. This is a brand I've slept on, if I'm going to be honest. I haven't really picked it up much in the past few years, or a couple years, I should say. And so I decided actually, okay, let me re-examine some brands I've been sleeping on. And I spent about an hour doing research on some brands I used to sell, but then have since given up on, or some brands I heard, you know, other people selling when I'm watching different YouTube videos and stuff. And Athleta kept coming up over and over again. So I did some research on Athleta and realized, man, this brand can actually sell for good money if you find the right styles. And the beautiful thing, again, about Madewell is that they conveniently put in or underneath their materials tag their style number and season that it's from. So this is from spring 2019, and it also has the style number. So I looked it up. It is called the Salutation legging, and particularly the mid-rise Salutation legging. And this, I think, is the 7/8 length version. Which is good. We'll have to measure it just to make sure, but size medium, when I was looking up comps on this particular type of legging, it tends to do really well. And it's actually in excellent condition. So I was very excited to find those and try it out. I've been checking comps on more Athleta items. I always check to see how recent it is. And since that one was a newer piece in excellent condition, I decided, let's try it out. Okay, now this is such an exciting find. I actually found two Items by this brand, and this is another brand that is one of my near and dear favorite bolo brands that I love selling and haven't found in a while. Well, I guess I found it Spanx. So I haven't found it in a sellable condition. And I've actually never found these guys. So this is a camo legging, and they seem like they've been shrunk a little bit. But I don't think so. I think they just stretch. I don't know. You know who sells these a lot? Jack and Ryan on Jack Valentine channel, which I'll link down below. They sell these camo leggings a lot. And so I'm gonna go look on their listing and see, does this one look shrunk compared to theirs? But it's a size small. Maybe it's a capri, I'm not sure. But Spanx leggings, it does really, really well. And when I was watching Jack and Ryan, they say that this style does really, really well. So very excited to find Spanx leggings. All right, so here is the other pair of Lululemon leggings that I actually was able to record me finding, which was really cool. They actually have a mesh panel along the back calf. They are full length and they are a size 8. I'm gonna show you the size dot. See the difference there? It's got writing on the outside. And so if I were to compare that to North Coast style, I'm pretty sure this is the most recent size dot. Let me just check real quick. Oh no, so actually this one is from 2017 to 2018. So it's fairly recent, but these are in excellent, excellent condition. Very, very happy to find those. I rarely find newer Lululemon in excellent condition at the bins. I find a lot of old Lululemon in not good condition. I need to be a little bit more stringent with myself. Case in point, the other leggings I found, to not pick those up, but lesson noted. Okay, so I think these two items will pay for the entire haul, and they're actually two items that maybe I previously wouldn't have picked up, but after doing again research on more bread and butter brands, I realized cashmere just sells really well amongst many, many brands. So when I found Garnet Hill, which is another brand I used to sell all the time back in like 2018, I haven't picked up in ages. When I found this Garnet Hill sweater, it's this ruffled trim, 100% cashmere sweater, I decided to pick it up. It's got that waterfall front. It is a size small, in excellent condition. I checked comps actually real quick. I actually just Googled it, and at the top there were comps from Poshmark from the Google search, and people were trying to sell it for around 70 bucks. So if I could get 40 from that, and then 20 from this one, which I should be able to do because it's also 100% cashmere, and I have actually, due to liquidation, had experience selling 100% cashmere Nordstrom signature before, and it sells really well. And this is a high-low V-neck sweater, again 100% cashmere, and it should actually, I mean, it should do at least 40 as well. So between the two of those, yay, all paid for. Very exciting. Okay, so another bread and butter brand I've been researching and trying to kind of familiarize myself with is Columbia, because there's a ton of Columbia. Columbia is headquartered, I think, in Portland, and so if not somewhere in the Pacific Northwest, but I think it's Portland, so I see it all the time. But it doesn't retail for a ton of money, so you kind of got to know what to pick up by this brand. This is a piece I decided to pick up after checking comps, but I think I might actually keep it for myself. And it's just a rain jacket with a waistband there, which I really like. I like when you have some kind of waist on your jacket so you don't just look like a big blob. And it's extra small, it's black. The name of this jacket, since I did check comps, I do have it available, is the Columbia Flashback Windbreaker. And in this particular colorway, the black with the white, there's white with the zipper as well, it tends to do really well. So keep or sell, either way. I might try to sell it just because I'm really, really curious, but it's in excellent condition. I was excited to find it. Okay, we're getting to the end. This piece I picked up because I really, really want Crossroads to take this. I am convinced they will, and if they don't, I'll be really upset because I see pieces like this at Crossroads all the time, and I'm like, man, I would never pick this up, but if I can figure out what pieces to pick up by brands like this, I can pick up a whole lot more for, oh, this is men. Oh, interesting. For Crossroads. So this is Fashion Nova. which I never pick up Fashion Nova. This is Fashion Nova Men. I haven't really seen it that much. And these are overalls. So whether these were women or men, I would pick these up because overalls in general just tend to do well everywhere, on Crossroads, wherever. And I think I've mentioned this before in video, but Crossroads tends to be a little bit more lenient in what they accept when it comes to jumpsuits, overalls, and maxi dresses. So, man, if they don't accept these, I will be upset. I will not have cracked the code on what Fashion Nova pieces to bring to them, or started cracking the code. But honestly, if they don't pick it up, I will sell them. And we'll see how they do. But I actually have seen other people sell Fashion Nova, which has surprised me and done well, like selling very, very quickly. So, all right, man, this has an odor to it, which I don't really want to wash it, but I think I will. This is actually an Anthropologie blanket. I have actually gifted this exact blanket to my mother before in a different color. But this, like, they had this blanket for so long, I don't know if they still do. I don't know the name of it, but it retails for a good amount of money. I got, I think, mine on sale and gave it to her. It has all these tassels and pom-poms on it. This one is like an ivory cream and purple. The only downside to this, and why I was like, maybe I shouldn't pick this up, is that it's gonna take me quite a bit of time to get all these little blue specks on it, or off of it, I should say. Each one of these little has like blue threads attached to it, which I can get off, but I just have to manually do it. However, my plan for tonight is to cozy up with my sweater shaver, cozy up with this blanket, even though it stinks, needs to be washed, and watch The Bachelor, because I didn't watch it last night. I was too exhausted after going to bins. So I need to check comps, but as I've said so many times before, I really want to sell more textile home goods, so I was excited to find that. Okay, I picked up this exclusively because I wanted to take it to Crossroads, because I have yet to find a Brandy Melville piece that they don't accept. So maybe this will be the one. We'll see. But this is Brandy Melville, and it is just this little slip dress, trapeze type slip dress, with this tiered bodice in a maroon color. I actually, one of the Free People pieces I threw back was a Free People, it's called a voile and lace trapeze dress. Oh my gosh, when I saw it, I had flashbacks, because it used to be a major bolo. Like, you could find it and sell it for 60 bucks same day. It was like everyone was looking for this dress, which is crazy, like 3-4 years ago. If you've been a reseller for a while, let me know in the comments down below if you remember this. I'll put up a picture here. And I found it. I was like, let's just, for old time's sake, check comps on this dress. And it was not selling well anymore. So I actually met someone at the bins who was like, so you've been doing this a long time, you know what sells? And I told her, yeah, I have experience, but what sold 5 years ago when I started is not what sells today. You just constantly have to be doing brand research. And I talked a lot about it in my course, which we're no longer selling anymore, but I still do it like I talked about earlier all the time. This is also Free People, but it's also got some pilling on it. So I'm gonna be doing some sweater shaving. It's probably an older piece if I was to guess, but it's a little pullover with thumb holes and this nice little logo. You know, worst comes to worst, I'll just keep it. It's really not that bad, and it's not in bad condition, and it's nice. So I need to check comps to find the style name. And again, if you don't know, lulufanatics.com is the best place to find style names. You can't always find every style name on there, but it's an amazing resource for resellers. I'll link that down below as well. Okay, so last piece from the thrift haul. We did it, y'all. We made it. And it is another pair of Spanx. Yay! This is size medium. And these are just black leggings. Or they're like pant leggings. They're a little bit thicker than the leggings. I think I've sold these before, and they tend to do pretty well. They've got, you know, these faux pockets, but they have real pockets on the back. Very, very happy to find these. I think I actually did a happy dance when I found those. Okay, so now I am going to tally up how many pieces that I found and come up with my average cost of goods. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I found 59 pieces, which means that my average cost of goods is 97 cents, which is great. I'm very, very happy with that number. I think it's a little bit higher, especially for the $1.29 per pound, because I got so many jeans, which is good. I'm happy with that. I'm not gonna be upset. Finding more substantial pieces is always a good thing to me. So that is the haul. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure that you give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we do these videos very frequently. I love going to the bins, and I definitely want to do it more frequently, if not every week. So, all right, hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. I will see y'all on the next one. Love y'all. Bye.